big one. And there's all these cool lectures and stuff. It'll be fun. I should take Finn. He'd have a blast.
Yeah, you would.
Dude, that's science class right there.
Oh, yeah, for the year.
That's right. It's the whole year with science.
Check, sibilance.
Yeah.
Check.
Yep.
So, yeah, for the next few... I don't even know if I want to do it in the winter. Like,
super fun.
Yeah, it needs maybe quarterly. It needs to be quarterly. People are just getting sick of it, I think.
Yeah, unless it affects the tourists.
Yeah.
I think it's...
I can't watch Jazzmere anymore.
I think it's time to make it more of a theater show and less of a
Drunk
variety bullshit.
Bachelor party?
Bachelor party, yeah. I see it. Yeah, that's another thing that I'm kind of like...
Counts got laid off from Power Ice.
You guys,
what?
Did you hear that?
Separate yourselves?
How did he get...
He got, I believe the term is fired.
Wow. What happened there?
No idea. New management.
Now we good?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
Magic.
All right, you're still not getting levels, huh, Chris?
So yeah,
You guys are doing. You're doing a good job.
that's a bummer since they just bought
I know.
a house.
I guess I found out at the last rehearsal he wasn't there. That's why he wasn't there.
He likely got a beating when he got home over that.
Todd, how did Todd put it? His wife is justifiably angry this time, or something like that. It was very funny. It got quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's just fabulous.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see that? Check out this box over here, Parker. You're gonna have a use for it too. I'm gonna steal this thing today. That crate, that big, perfect raised bed or chicken coop, right? Like
something. Yeah.
It's just empty inside. It's the bottom of it's just pallets.
Huh?
It might be a pretty perfect chicken coop. I could just raise it up.
Yeah.
Put a little fenced-in area below, which I already built.
Yeah, the best place for them to take cover is under their own coop.
Yeah, exactly. Double team that purpose.
Yeah, you might have to crank the audio on. Yeah.
And this is our last day here, though.
Yes.
Yay.
We'll be at the studio the rest of the time. And we're kind of up in the air about if we're just going to do Friday shows and re-air them, or if we're going to do Friday and Saturday shows.
Okay.
So
I'd be fine with either.
Yeah, I don't care either. I'm not super concerned about much. So this morning my mom calls at 5:30 in the morning. The phone's ringing, and I figured it was Kelly being like, hey, it's raining, we got to do something else. So I hop out of bed, go grab the phone, and I see it's my mom, and I've just missed it. I was like, fuck, somebody's dying or something, you know? Like, why should she call at 5:30 in the morning? So I call her back. I didn't call you. Yeah, you did. No, I didn't. No, you did. You definitely did. Like, no, I didn't. Okay, bye, Mom.
Wow. Thanks for that.
Now it's my dad.
Maybe he called you.
Maybe so. Hey, Daddy. What's up? Oh, I'm standing around in the rain getting ready right now. Yeah, it's raining, but just drizzling a little bit. It looks like it's going to break up and move through pretty quick, but we've got coverage and stuff, so we'll figure it out.
Okay.
I had a generator question for you, but I fixed it. My generator came. This isn't the first one I've bought, you know. And then tried to start it again, wouldn't start to save its life. I was like, damn it. So I ended up, what happened was they never hooked the battery up inside of there. And so that was the big issue. And then now I'm having, it's like, I think the fuel's way too rich for it, and I'm gonna have to change the jet and the carburetor, which I'm gonna try to do myself if they can't do it today, but brand new, yeah. So, but the jet at this altitude, it's got too much fuel, so it has to, I'm gonna change that out. Yeah. Everything's all jacked up now. I got to change the jet in the other one too.
Hello,
so
check.
it needs done by Tuesday, but I mean, they might be able to do it today. It's not a huge deal. So, yeah. Yeah. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal, but yeah, it needs that, and then I got to pull the spark arrestor, so it
12
doesn't jack
minutes.
everything up. That ruins everything, but I can do that myself. So, but anyways, legally. Yeah, well, I know how to do it because I had to do it on the other one, so do it my damn self. Yep, exactly. It's real easy to get off, so. But yeah, so I called you about that, but I ended up figuring it out on my own. Not only was the battery not connected, but it was just like, pretty much looked like it had been in a tumbler, just rolling around in there. I was like, damn. But Honda 3000 EU. It's got the inverter and stuff. That way it can run my 12-volt system in the trailer too. Yep. The last one.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The last one lasted. Yeah, it is. It definitely runs real rich on the fuel because of the altitude and stuff. So I've got to change that one too. He's the only one that doesn't make me feel like I was just like adopted, you know? Like, all the rest of them, I'm like, I don't understand how I ended up with you guys or how y'all created me, because I have nothing in common with you. Nothing.
Who are you people? I felt that way a lot.
Yeah. My dad,
Also
though.
my mother.
I look just like my dad. Like, if I had a beard, I would be my dad.
What the fuck, Angelo?
Act like him. I'm stable-ish like him. Used to be more stable. Getting less stable by the year. Eventually I'm gonna...
So we got Todd and whoever else he's got coming with him.
Yep. I think Hammond's coming this morning.
Oh, is he?
Todd, yeah. Which is great. I love Hammond.
Yeah, he's doing his Stairway to Heaven spoof. That's a good one.
Which one was Stairway to what? What's his?
It's she's buying on Fairway 11. It's about a
Nice,
rich trophy
beautiful,
wife
yeah,
recently
yeah.
divorced.
Beautiful. Who else do we have? We have Nancy Merrill, I think is her name, from the
for
Crane Festival.
Yep, all right.
We
I'll
have
interview Todd.
somebody
Yeah, you're
whose
getting signal. I wish I could
name I forgot, that's coming from Sustainability
Sarah
Council.
Jones?
No, it's a dude. I think it's
I don't know. I mean, I
maybe
should.
Greg or something. I'm looking there. I wrote his name down
So
because I
just
knew I'd forget.
3?
Nope.
No?
We have, and then we've got the dogs coming, and super fun. It's 5 solid interviews. There might even be another one I'm forgetting.
Oh, all right.
My weatherman friend isn't coming tomorrow because I've got
Son of a bitch.
a lot more shit going on this weekend than I thought I was supposed to have going on. And so he basically would have been coming up from Denver, just been Saturday afternoon with me, and then he would have gone back Sunday morning. So I was like, it's really kind of stupid. So, but he lives in Denver, so we're gonna go see him.
Get him up again.
Yeah, he's fun too.
Or just get him. Get
You
some
guys-
taglines to say for the jet streams.
Yeah,
you know,
can
like,
you just give me a couple big
yeah,
words?
tell me what the fuck the jet stream is.
3 big words.
And the pressure man.
Right.
We got a high pressure zone moving in, and it's gonna push out the. I don't know.
He watches it every once in a while and he thinks it's pretty great. So I can't fix that. That's too good. That's why I can't do it.
That's funny.
Okay.
But then next week, my friend, the gemologist, he was the first person I met when I was 16 and I moved to New York. And he's coming from Australia with a whole bunch of black opal and stuff. We moved back to Australia, which is where he's from
Down under,
originally.
right?
Yeah, down under, right? And he's having a big, they do a risk assessment for mining
Okay.
meeting, like big world conference, and they're doing it in Beaver Creek this year. And so I'm going to go tag along with him for a couple of
nice.
those lectures and stuff, because that's his job now. He worked for National Geographic when I met him, but now he does mining risk assessment for financial risk. Like, how much can we actually get from this? So he drills holes all
Sounds like
over.
a lucrative job.
It's a really cool job, and and he works for himself now. He started his own I don't know, risk assessment company.
Huh?
Pretty cool stuff. I haven't seen him in a long time because he got married and isn't allowed to talk to women anymore.
Oh, that happens.
Yeah, he's got one of those wives, and
Unless you're me.
she quit her job when they got engaged. She had no interest in him because he always made a lot of money, but he would always live in like a little tiny apartment because he traveled 80% of the time. So what's the point of having some big house to come back to?
Yeah.
And she had no interest in him, and he would tell me how the crush he had on her and everything. She lived down the hall, no interest at all. And then he bought this big like mansion in Denver, like beautiful old historic mansion, and restored it. Then she wanted to be with him, you know. And then they got engaged, and she quit her job 8 months before they got married, so she could devote all of her time to planning their wedding. Like, dude, there are red flags left and right. Like, come on.
Yeah. There's some funny YouTube videos of pranks. They're called gold digger pranks. It's like this, like a girl will be sitting at the bus stop or whatever, and a guy will come up and start, kind of chatting with her. Like, hey, you wanna go out or something? So, half of me thinks it's fake, but whatever. And she'll turn him down, whatever. He'll get up and walk away, but he'll drop like an envelope or something. It'll have like his bank statement,
Right.
that shows like millions of dollars in it.
And she'll chase him down.
Yeah, kind of like, oh hey,
You dropped this.
I think I would like to go out with you now. It's kind of funny.
I saw one time where it's this dude, and he like shows. I think he walks up and he's like in a hoodie, just kind of a dirty looking dude, He asks this girl out.
And I get the fact
She has
that for some
no
reason
interest
it
in
is
him
cool
at all,
or,
like just total bitch to him, really.
even popping
And
up
then
on my
somebody like pulls up with his
here,
car, and it's like, I don't know, the fanciest car you can get. I don't give a shit. And but anyways, and then hands him the keys, and it's just like, here, dude, here's your car back or whatever, like valet style,
Yeah.
And then she like straight up is like, actually,
Yeah. Well, now that I think about it.
now that I've seen that, and he was just like, you know what, fuck you. Like, he just got to really tell her off. I was like, yes, so awesome.
That's awesome.
Got a text from Jonah.
Who's he, the sustainability guy?
Nope, the dog guy.
Oh. 5 minutos. In your house? You're still camping?
Oh, we're in our house.
Yeah, you got utilities and everything? And
No, well, today when I get home, we'll have laundry and a shower,
yeah!
hot water,
Woo!
a kitchen sink,
Nice.
So today you're rich.
dishwasher. So today is like a pretty
Big day, nice. When we moved into our West End Village place for the first maybe the first week, we didn't have heat.
Yeah.
But it was okay. We were like,
Heat, it's been-
we were amazed at how well insulated it was.
Yeah.
And then there was always something wrong with our furnace. When it kicked on, it would go kaboom, like the sheet metal, you'd hear it like expand, And so I'll never forget. Brother's laying on my chest, and the first time the heat kicks on, it goes kaboom, and he's like, whoa, like almost on the ceiling. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we have electric baseboard heating, which I must say I'm super pleased with how warm the house has been.
Yeah.
Because Rick is like, dude, it's a super tight house. I swear you're not going to have it. Because it's like the worst heat.
Oh, yeah.
But, we've been up there with the windows still open, and I'm like, take this blanket off.
Do you have a fireplace anywhere?
Not yet. We're
You
gonna wait
need
to get
one.
an inspection.
Yeah.
And then we're putting the wood burning stove in because apparently Rick put in a 6-inch pipe, and Yoshi's like, oh, you should put in an 8-inch
Oh,
pipe.
fuck Yoshi.
Right?
My God.
So
Most negative dude I've ever met in my life.
there's
I
always
love
something
him.
Wrong,
But he won't fix it.
I
That's
love
my problem.
him.
I still haven't fixed the theater.
Quit saying
I've
that
had
you
many
have to do.
meetings with him. Sorry. Anyway. How about you?
Yeah. So anyway, we're not going to put the stove in until after inspection.
Right.
And then
do whatever the
we'll
fuck you
just set it
want.
in there
Yeah.
and-
We did when we moved out of our house in New York. We disconnected the stovepipe because it wasn't the code.
Yeah.
Like, whoever buys this can fucking do it.
Yeah. You handle this. We need to put one
I
in
tried
the-
to fix it before we moved. I was like, nah. We put a bag. We taped a black trash bag over the ceiling pipe coming down.
Okay.
Perfect. Works great.
Yeah.
That's what's in
We
our.
can take a break before weather.
Yeah, we can do that.
He's not. Yeah, he doesn't quite have the weather ready yet.
Perfect. I got it.
McGaw?
I'm on it, but we'll do that.
Well, you could give a brief touch to the weather without graphics. Like, as you can tell, it's raining out. We'll be back after this commercial to give you the weather.
Dude, I should read you this text chain I had with my good friend the Lesbo in Florida last night. It's pretty great. Pretty
Is
great.
she in the path?
I mean, like directly in the path.
Facebook now has a setting or an app called "Are You Safe?" You can ask your like.
That's cool.
I just got a notification from my Aunt Phyllis in Florida that says I'm safe.
That's really cool.
Yeah, totally.
There's a really wicked, it doesn't even look like a hurricane. It's, they normally spin and you can like see the spin. Look at this one down here in Mexico, off the Baja Peninsula. It doesn't even look like it's spinning. It just looks like it's like
1 minute.
concentrating.
All right, fine.
That's interesting. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that like we know what we're talking about. When it's over here?
Wherever. Just in front of the camera.
I insist that I'm dry.
30 seconds.
It's in my contract that I don't have.
The ones in my
Or
head.
will you?
Damn. This took you 80 years to achieve.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's not gonna rain. We're good.
We were gonna go to pick thimbleberries today with my mom. My mom got into town yesterday. But I don't want to go in the wetness to pick the thimbleberries.
Yeah. Sounds uncomfortable.
Holy noisy.
Yeah, they all revved up just for this. How nice.
To what? Did they open? Who's up? We're up? What? Intro's up.
Broncos are up. What? 7-0.
West on 7?
Did you watch the Broncos game last night?
I watched
I
a little bit of the Bills. They lost 31-0.
Otto never
But it's
misses
the
one.
last preseason game, so who cares? It's the scrubs. Scrubs on scrubs.
Thought you were off of the Bills.
Oh, they're like meth. You're never really off of it.
You're always gonna look like a meth addict. Yeah. Everybody can
After a Bills game, yeah. Oh, that guy banged his head against the wall a couple too many times.
Otto and I were talking last night about what is a bill anyways. We know what a buffalo
No one
is.
likes the Bills. That's
But
why.
what is a bill?
Who wants Bills?
Is it just like the most people in
Bill.
Buffalo
Buffalo
were
Bill.
named Bill? So
Oh,
they just...
the guy, the Western
He's a dude.
cowboy.
Oh
guy,
yeah,
Buffalo
yeah, that guy?
Yeah.
It's named after
Buffalo
him.
Bill Cody. Are we on?
Buffalo Bill.
We talking about the Buffalo
Just
Bills?
pretend that you are.
Nobody wants to hear this.
People want to hear about
Now,
Buffalo
the Sabres,
Bills
this is their year.
and why upstate New York would name their team after a Western dude. I don't know.
Buffalo. There we are. It's official.
Welcome to the Steamboat Today Show. I am Casey Lane.
I'm Scott Parker. We're out here in front of Ski House.
For the last time all summer long. It is, of course, Labor Day weekend this weekend, which is a
Yes.
big deal.
Any woman who's pregnant is going into labor.
Yes, that is right.
Or is that dog labor? I don't know.
They all do it on the
Sotheby's,
same
dog
day.
labor. I always joke every Labor Day. I'm like, happy day, Doug, to you. Anyway,
It's a beautiful, beautiful morning this morning. I know you guys are like here from out of town and you're looking outside and you're like, it doesn't look that beautiful, but this is great to us because we rarely get one of these gorgeous
Yes.
cloudy mornings.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, we like it. Just a gentle little drizzle around, not that big of a deal. It was a great night for sleeping.
Yeah.
With the windows open, nice and cool, chilly, nice little breeze in, but not too cold.
No, it was blissful.
It felt like the end of summer. The evenings were really, really peaceful overnight last night.
We unfurled the awning so that we're not
Yeah.
coming to you live from the
Yep.
rain. You know, you got to keep your talent happy.
It's true. It's true. If my hair gets wet, it's really curly.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I know. Both
I
of
can't
us.
manage my hair when it's.
Yeah, won't even recognize us if our hair gets wet.
Right. Wow.
We've got a lot going on today
We
on this
sure
show.
do,
We have
absolutely.
tonight at the Chief Theater is the Super Fun Steamboat
Super
Show.
Fun Steamboat Show. Woo!
Lots of fun. That's going to be a great time. It's always a great time. They'll be here today. We've also got the Crane Festival coming in today. So excited. Yeah, that's how
You just talk about the crane.
That's right. You do the crane dance. That's what the cranes do. So that's coming in. What else do we have? We've got some sustainability information for you.
Sustainability. We got dog.
Dogs coming in. Maybe a cat. Who
Dog.
knows?
I'm
be a
pushing
cat.
for the cat.
Yeah, I like.
Cats,
I'm a
cats,
cat
cats,
person
cats.
for sure. Like,
Me too.
yeah,
I'm a cat. I like.
yeah,
So
yeah.
easier to maintain.
Yes, exactly. A lot less work.
I don't even think I
Although-
checked on Inky yesterday.
Nah, he's fine. I mean, as long as there's some water in a litter box and some mice, he's fine.
He
Good
did
to go.
catch one.
Really? The first one ever?
That I know of.
Nice.
And I haven't smelled any decomp, so I
Yeah.
don't think he's like caught one and left it.
Maybe he eats them.
I knew something was up with him because I got in there one morning and I fed him his wet food.
Yeah.
Normally he just attacks it, and so I went in a different part of my office to do something, and he's just at my feet meowing like crazy. I'm like, dude, I just fed you. What do you want? Oh, the dead mouse.
Aw,
He was
that's
like,
so sweet of him to give you a
like,
gift.
Good job, buddy.
So sweet. I know, they're really cool like that.
He's only got half his teeth too, so I mean that's some skill.
Yeah, I don't think you need your teeth to kill mice.
No.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you just need really quick claws. Yeah, claws. Yep.
Oh, he's dead.
Yep, got it. So there you go. If
Yeah.
you need a mouser, I'm sure Routt County Humane Society has plenty of them.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
never short. So, yeah, I think that's.
Didn't the
forget
Humane
something.
Society just get like 13 dogs from the Front Range?
I think so.
It was
I
on
did
the-
hear a
it was in the
rumor about
paper.
that. Yeah, quite a few, which is a pretty full house for our Humane Society here because
Yeah.
it's not a huge building. So they definitely need people to get down there and adopt dogs right now, as well as come by and walk them. Maybe you live in a
Yeah.
place where you can't have a dog, so great, go walk some
Get your
dogs.
dog fix.
Right, go get your bond on with some dogs that
Bond
you know
on,
need
yeah.
it. That's right. So tons and tons going on. Of course, it is a huge weekend here in town, so we're going to go over quite a bit of the things that are going on for the weekend because I know lots of people are visiting right now. I'm excited about the weekend because there's no limit to the amount of entertainment.
Mall Parker's in town. They might even be watching
Yeah,
right now.
That's right. So, well, welcome to town.
Hello,
Ma Parker.
Ma, Nana.
That's right,
She goes by
Nana. Nana.
Nana.
Welcome to town, Nana.
Nana.
So, well, stick around. We'll be right back after these messages to give you an update on the weather so you guys can plan your weekend out.
Claire? Normally you tell us.
Yeah, I'll tell you who else is coming. I think we forgot somebody
Good luck.
in our promo.
Yeah, hopefully the audio isn't screaming on the commercials when you switch.
Ah! Whew, I'm gonna be wired.
Just making it real challenging for your last day.
Is it his last day?
Oh, Chow Gelato's coming on. That's the
Oh,
other one.
nice. Love
Yeah.
those guys. I'll interview them.
Yeah, and I think they'll be
Great,
here
I can
at like
hear it from
8:15 or
Lynn
something.
and
Too. I think
Massimo?
they're our first one.
Oh, that sucks.
I hope they don't all show up at the same time.
That would suck.
I should've-
If they do, we can just film a couple of these segments today and then play them tomorrow if they're all here. It
solution.
runs too late.
But what do you care? You do care. Good saying that.
Cameron Hawkins, who's coming about the zero waste program.
Cameron Hawkins? I don't know.
I don't either. But
Whatever.
I'm guessing he's talking about not wasting things.
So
Who are you supposed to?
I've
Cameron
re-emailed Ski
Hawkins?
Corp saying just pay us for our juggling gigs.
Oh, okay.
So,
Great.
because I get one from the chief.
Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. Maybe next year.
Yeah. And I quoted him a pretty high price per show.
Okay.
So
If it equals more than a ski pass,
it would be comparable, but we would do 3 or 4. I'm trying to get 2 shows in the winter and 2 in the summer.
Are you still doing that clock tower thing? Did you ever hear back about that?
So they fired that Brandon guy or something.
Oh.
And so like everything came to a screeching halt, but then they've got somebody else that's supposed to do it and Kirk's doing it too.
Kirk and Chad, I know, are interested.
Yeah, so but he was supposed to meet with them like last week or something and I never heard anything else.
Things I've ever.
I think that
It's the whistle, the steam whistle. Yeah.
I think the steam whistle's awesome. I don't think it's necessary to have a historical speech every day. But I mean, if they
I
want
was
to
a
pay
tourist,
me to do it for
I would-
5
I would
minutes,
think
that's the thing,
that's-
year round. I think you could have it like this week, that week,
Yeah.
this week, done.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they're too
every
ambitious.
day,
Yeah.
It's
not. I mean, they're talking about doing it in October.
Every day during the
And
ski season would
May.
make
It
sense.
happen whenever there's like an event there.
Right.
Because I was intrigued, and if we had actually moved up, there was a place near Ostrom and Kriz up there we were looking at to move into. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll do that. I was actually kind of excited to move back up towards the mountain.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
It's not the feeling I'm getting currently.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Your place is done, closed, sold, got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's been done for a couple weeks now.
Yeah, I was like, Jesus, we should invest this money somewhere right now because we have a massive amount of money in our
Right.
bank
A
account.
lot at
Right.
Stagecoach.
No shit.
Well, no, the money's going to go to our
I'm just
mortgage once we close.
saying.
Right? So it's, but like,
I'm
how
going
much
to talk
interest can I
to
make in 3 weeks?
anyone in
Can
my
you buy
family.
the one below me so no one builds there?
Rumor has it like Vail is closing like
Yeah.
any day
Yeah.
on the ski
They-
area
We were
there.
talking
Put the
about.
30 million down, so they're doing 3 installments of 30 million One now, one in 10 years, and one in 20 years.
Just nab a lot and sit on it.
And
'Cause
then,
I hear there's a base area that's going to
it
go
would be.
in.
Dude, my house
Really,
is going to
really
be a
good
freaking $1 million house soon. I'm like, sold.
Yeah.
And we love our house, but still, like, once you start bringing people in from fucking
it's-
Chicago,
yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they're going to start being like, dogs need to be on a leash and all kinds of
if
stupid
it's
shit.
Gonna be so, yeah, exactly.
You know?
That's why I moved away from where
Right.
I was
I'll
at.
be your neighbor soon. Like, as soon as they start crowding
North
up my
route, I'll
space.
see an influx.
My dog is the best dog ever now. She's
Yep.
the dog that I wanted.
Just can
Yeah.
run around.
Yeah.
That- my
we go
dog's
on a
great.
walk. I
Yeah.
never call her name.
Right. She just circles around,
There,
comes
there,
back, and
there. A deer runs across. She like runs toward it. Tika. She comes right back.
Yeah.
It's like Pirate would have been gone for hours
exactly.
chasing this
He would
animal.
be like, see you later, dude.
Hooker.
Tika's not interested in. That's the thing. Even when people go and buy her house, she wasn't interested in going with them.
Yep.
She's just like,
Layla, too. That bat
What's
got in the
that?
house a couple days ago.
yeah, yeah.
Rugby's like gonna kill. I have to lock him in a closet, you know. But Layla just watches it like it's, you know, television or something. You know, bats are a really great omen in the Native American.
I love bats.
Culture?
I've
I
never
do
had a
too.
problem with bats.
We had a big one in the house. It was about 6 inches across when it was flying.
Wow.
And it was so, like that same morning, I woke up and there's a bird hitting windows, you know, like a dipshit all over the place, you know, in the house. And then that evening, a bat comes in, and it's so cool to watch them fly because they're so graceful. Like they know where everything is.
Yeah.
They'll come within an inch of you and then just turn away. Ah,
Uh-oh.
so cool. So cool.
Just hit the DT box and let that roll for a little bit if you have to.
At the
They can
downtime
watch,
box.
They can watch Summer A to Z.
Diphtheria? So what's up with the melodrama?
Oh yeah, so
Katie Carroll's in.
Cool.
okay, I have a cast. She's one of them.
Okay.
And you're one of them, and I'm one of them, and he's one of them.
And
We just need
Eugene-
one more girl? No, we can do it 5?
Really, I
Let's just
think
do
we
it
could
5.
use
Less,
one
the
more
less the better, I think.
person because Leo's on the. Like I don't know
Leo's
if we
on
could
the
actually
fence.
pull a James Crawford a man, the sheriff.
Oh. Okay.
Crawford, a man.
Okay.
I don't know the melodrama we're doing. It's just,
It's
if you
fun.
can stop in, now I have it all printed.
I gotta stop in
You're
because
gonna be there tomorrow, right?
Huh?
Tomorrow morning.
I have my direct deposit info for Holly.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. Chris is dealing with a lot of shit this morning.
He's having a blast.
Hi, Chris.
Thanks,
Hope you're having
Chris.
fun, buddy.
He's gonna roll a strings commercial, hopefully.
We should be having guests show up any minute.
And then we do have the
Weather?
Caginos today too that we can throw in
Okay.
at some point.
Does he have the
No,
weather?
you're good with the weather? Not yet.
Okay. Caginos?
Should we roll Caginos or should we just talk about upcoming events?
That we know nothing about.
We can talk till Caginos is ready and go to it.
Okay.
Talk about them as
Can we? Which would you rather, weather or Caginos? Weather.
Weather.
So talk until I give you the weather. cue.
Okay. Perfect. I like this weather. It feels
Me too.
all
Stand by.
snuggly. Welcome back to the Steamboat Today Show. I'm Casey Lane.
Scott Parker here.
In front of Ski House, where we are every Friday through the summer. This is our last Friday to come to you live from Ski House.
And I was told we get a free bike each, right?
Yes.
Sweet.
Whatever bike we want to off the lot, I think. Yeah.
Ride off with it when no one's
Right.
looking.
That's right. We'll
Kidding.
be-
No, Ski
right.
House has been great. This
Yes.
is a great place to broadcast from. A little bit of noise from the road, but that's okay.
Yep.
Sometimes we get greeted by a black bear.
That's right. Okay, I love that. That is my favorite animal to come across in the morning is a black bear just cruise
I'm
around.
gonna run across the street. No one's get killed.
Yep, we've got
Yeah.
magpies in the background.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful morning this morning. Nice cloudy day, which is wonderful.
It's nice.
It
It
is.
really is. You know.
It's a nice way to close out our summer. Of course, most of the kids have already gone back to school. I don't understand why that happens. When I was a kid, it was Memorial Day to Labor Day
the way
was
it
your
should
summer.
be.
I know, and now they
Should
make them go
be.
to school till like, I don't know, they started like August 5th or something ridiculous like that. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Sorry, kids.
I think so. It's
Yeah, your kids don't. You homeschool those
ridiculous.
kids.
And we do.
That's right. That's smart. Then you don't have to deal with all the confines of summer and stuff. Like your summer just keeps going
We just.
until it snows, right?
It's an endless summer. They should write a song called that.
They should. Is there an endless summer song?
There it is.
Yeah, I
believe it's
figured.
the Go-Go's.
Yeah, sing it. I know you know
No,
it.
no.
I don't know it.
I
I
honestly
was-
cannot think of a line right now.
I was hoping you were gonna do some go-go
Love
dancing,
Shack.
a little Love Shack. Yeah.
I believe Love Shack is going to be one of the songs performed in the Noise, the second annual Chief Theater Lip Sync Contest, October 1st.
That is a very exciting thing that's coming up. Last year, you guys had so much fun at this event, like so much fun. I mean, who doesn't love lip syncing?
Get a team together?
I
was talked smack last year and then didn't even enter.
I know. What did I do last year? I think I had to go to Texas for some Texas crisis. There's always a Texas crisis.
You have
quite a bit of crises.
I'm gonna give you some guff if you don't get a team in.
All right, we'll come up with something.
Super Fun's doing a team. Cabaret is doing a team. The Chief Players are doing a team.
Yeah.
We have Alpine Bank doing a team. The Rumor Designs, Val Stafford and her crew are
What about the
doing a
guys that
team.
won last year, the young professionals?
You know, because I found out October 1st is also the Mustache Ride.
Oh, yes.
So I had board members going, you need to cancel it. I went, no.
It's not the same
I will
time. This is
not.
an evening event, right?
And I said, you know what would be great?
Your weather's ready.
The Mustache Ride will happen. Everyone will be ripped off their gourds, and they'll come in and bid on
That's
stuff. Hey, Rockies tickets.
Yeah, sounds awesome. So there's a silent auction as well, I take it then?
Yes.
Silent auction, and of course a really great evening of entertainment as well, with people lip syncing to You Have No Idea, Love Shack apparently.
Last year we had Breakfast Club, Don't You Forget About Me song. We had Leader of the Pack.
Nice.
Bohemian Rhapsody. Kelly did some freeze frame. We might be able to get him to do some on camera a little bit later. Who else? What do we have? Oh, the Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That was the one that
Twist and
won,
Shout,
wasn't
that
it?
one won it.
Yeah, I think it was the one that won.
Yeah.
It's some stiff competition though. Like you better start practicing now because it's not a bunch of slackers. These are some seriously talented, outgoing people that are going to make a great evening out of that.
Yeah,
So,
Alpine Bank entered 2 teams last year.
nice. So no telling who will win this year because the reigning champs
and
aren't
we have
coming
one
back,
of our guests
so.
arriving. We have the
Chow Gelato.
Gelato, folks.
Who doesn't love
we
that?
should throw to some weather right now
Yeah,
because
let's
we
take a
do
look at
want to
that.
keep an eye on what's going to happen today.
That's right. Let's take a look at our weather out there.
Away.
It's hurricane season.
We're on the air right now, FYI. Weather intro's up. You can come under this.
All right, let's take a look at our satellite view out there. Not much going on in the western half of the country other than just right above us right now. That's a pretty mild system, it looks like. Not a huge deal, although we might continue to get a little bit of rain throughout the day.
Nothing compared to Florida.
Nothing compared to Florida, which overnight last night, Florida got hit with a pretty severe hurricane. I'm not sure exactly how things are going down there. We'll check into that for you. However, if you look down there across the Baja Peninsula down there by Mexico, there is a pretty intense system sitting down there right now hitting the Gulf or the Baja Peninsula as well as the western coast of Mexico.
Gulf of California.
There you go. I knew you were good. Thanks, man.
California.
Yep, we'll have to see how that goes down today. Let's take a look here at our jet streams, one of our favorite maps. The entire middle portion of our country looking really nice and calm today. However, as usual, there are 2 separate systems coming in from the Pacific Ocean today. There is one coming up right across Oregon, and that has got some pretty severe winds there, as well as one coming in across Southern California, both of those pushing in towards us. The one from Southern California does look like it's going to push the system right into us and hopefully push this rain that we have sitting on us right now away from us throughout the morning. On the East Coast, looking pretty brutal there. It looks like all the winds are coming across from right in the middle of the states, which is kind of a weird place for that to happen from. And they're all headed out there towards Boston and Maine and off the coast there. So hopefully their weather will improve throughout the day as well. Let's take a look at our current weather there. There's a high pressure system sitting over us, but somehow we are still getting some nice little bit of rain here.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense, but it's definitely happening. If you look outside, there's lots of cloud coverage this morning. There's a low pressure system coming right behind that, which is apparently going to push that away from us.
It should clear it up nicely for us.
We will see. However, if you look out there
Holy moly.
over Georgia, there is
symbol I've never seen.
That's a hurricane. That's a hurricane symbol. Yep.
We don't see those too often. This is the first one that made landfall in Florida in 10 years. Did you know that?
Really, that is pretty, and it's a big one. It's a really big one. It's gone all the way across Florida and is still continuing quite a bit of a storm out there across Georgia right now. Probably going to move up the Atlantic coast throughout the day today. Let's take a look at our forecast. We've got a high of 79 in LA, 101 in Vegas, and only 103 in Phoenix. Nice cool weather down there for them. 91 in Billings, Montana. Then let's take a look at the Gulf Coast where everything's happening today. We've got a high of 94 in New Orleans with some severe storms throughout the day. 82 in Tampa, also severe storms out there. And 89 in San Antonio. Still looking pretty clear across the northeast there with a high of 73 in Boston and 82 in Washington, D.C. Our 3-day forecast today, it looks like it's going to be a little cloudy with some rain throughout the day with a high of 74 and a low of only 45. Tomorrow the rains will continue with a high of 72 and a low of 45. And then on Sunday we're going to finally get a little bit of sun back in the forecast. It'll be partly cloudy with a high of 75 and a low of 40 overnight. Front range is going to rain today as well, but then it should clear up for Saturday and Sunday. So if you're local headed down there for the weekend, it'll be a little bit nicer in the front range. And then today in Steamboat Springs, high of 74, and in Hayden, a high of 76.
Well, 2
Cloudy
degrees
today.
higher. What's up with that, Hayden?
It's a great day to bust out the sweaters for the first time and stuff. It is that time of year. We are finally closing out the
Wearing
summer.
my birthday gift from my dad.
Yeah,
right
your birthday sweater. Your dad birthday sweater. So you look just like him now, don't
Kinda.
you?
That's what Shannon said. She's like, that's exactly something your dad would wear. I was like,
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
Everybody wants to look just like their dad.
Yeah.
I look just like my dad, too, so also wearing his clothes today.
okay, we'll have to talk about that off the camera.
Well, stick around. We'll be right back after these messages. We're going to talk about gelato after this message.
Yum. We might both have to do this interview.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We'll be right back. Stick around.
Is this Main Street? Part of Main Street?
Nope, it's just part of
Just you.
people I wanted to have on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You have such a good speaking voice.
We're good at improv. Welcome, welcome. Good. Good to see you. Remind me of your name.
Mirko.
Say it?
Sure?
Mirko.
Okay.
Mirko. Okay.
M-I-R-K-O. Yep.
He works for the paper. He's one of the graphic designers, right?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
I'm Casey.
Casey, I'm Lynn.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Massimo.
Nice to meet you, too.
Massimo.
Massimo.
We'll get you a microphone in just a
So
second.
what do you guys want us to do?
We're just going to talk. Scott will interview you guys just about gelato.
About gelato?
I think the first thing is the difference between gelato and ice cream. And that's definitely a topic to cover, as well as where you are, what your hours are, the basic things.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Get people in this store to find out what you do and
A flavor
where you are.
profile, some of your
And
flavors.
exactly, because we're moving into the fall. It's not just about gelato. It's a very Italian. Like how
You
do we
guys-
put this, Scott? It's kind of an Italian, a small mom and pop Italian shop that
Right.
has much more than just gelato. You know, obviously.
espresso and paninis. And
Right, the sandwiches, our homemade pizza, homemade strombolis that are just so good on a
They are.
Friday.
I'm a
How is
regular
the new
there.
location treating you?
I can speak from experience. Yeah.
You can say it, right?
Who's your microphone? Scott, who are you wearing?
I'm Wilma.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're all on different frequencies. We're good.
Casey, how long have you been
Oh,
at
yeah,
the...
let me check that.
Because you're working for the TV part of the paper?
Yeah,
or-
and just over a year now. Kelly took over last June. Yep.
All right, you guys want to crowd around?
Really raining.
Now it's really coming down. Yeah, so just crowd around. I'll be in the middle. I got my own mic, so that mic.
Maybe we should. Oh no, we've got.
You guys, you're too tall.
And then whoever's talking, just really put that up to your mouth.
Up to your mouth. I think I talk cranes.
Anyone
Check.
that's not on can go into
Yes.
in here, so you're not getting
Yeah,
rained
come
on.
on in, yeah.
Hey, Carolyn.
I know.
So yeah, you just whoever's talking, just kind of pass it around.
You talk up close. Yeah. Okay, Kelly will tell us, so you'll stop.
Mirko?
Right? Mirko.
Okay, Mirko.
Mirko.
Mirko. I'll try to remember that. Usually when the camera comes out, I'm like,
Nobody
I can't remember Dave.
Mirko Lynn.
Scoosh, scoosh. Yeah, we're.
Back up a little bit. The rain there. See how you can back up a little bit? Move closer to the door, all of you.
I didn't really actually move anywhere.
What's the name of this guy?
That's Kelly.
Kelly, what's the last name?
Anzalone.
Anzalone.
Why? He's Italian. He's
Anzalone.
10 seconds. How much time we got, Chris?
He has a
Minute and a
microphone.
half, sorry.
Oh, we're fine.
Yeah.
We can heckle Danielson. Shut the
We
door!
have a minute and a
Go
half.
right through. We're not on yet.
What?
It's like a minute and a half. Perfect. So we don't have to talk much.
Okay, stand by.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
All right.
I better not wear this. I'll look like a big giant mermaid.
Oh, you're riding bikes like crazy today.
Oh, you're fine.
Nobody
Okay,
cares.
stand by.
Okay, welcome back to the Steamboat Today show. I'm Scott Parker. We're broadcasting live in the rain from Ski House, and we just flagged down some amazing guests here. They were just walking by, and we just grabbed them and said, "Get on here." No, I'm kidding. We have Lynn, Massimo, and Mirko from Ciao Gelato, which is on Lincoln Avenue. What's the
912 Lincoln Avenue.
912 Lincoln Avenue. Possibly one of the greatest spots in downtown that you can stop at. Authentic gelato. I mean, it doesn't get any more authentic than what you guys do. So can you, the question I bet you hear the most is, what's the difference between gelato and ice cream? And so I'll let you tell the viewers
Good morning, Steamboat. Thank you, Scott. Yes, we are on 912 Lincoln Avenue next door to the Smokehouse. One of the biggest differences is that we say it's practically health food.
Ooh.
There's a third less fat in the gelato. We use whole milk instead of heavy whipping cream. So if you are eating a premium gelato, you are dealing with 18% fat. Our fat content only has 6. So it's practically a health food. We just joke about that, obviously. But we do have fun. We do make it homemade in the shop just about every day. So that's a good thing too. It's nice and fresh. It's like eating homemade ice cream, actually, is what it is. It's nice and creamy. We do have the sorbets that are made with water. So if you are lactose intolerant, you can have a nice mango gelato today. So there you go.
Our youngest Veronica 3 is can't do dairy yet. All of our kids do grow out of it, but she loves the sorbet.
So she can have, we've had a little girl who is EpiPen allergic to it, and she can have it as well. Nice. So it's a good thing. One of the other things, on a rainy day like today, it's not quite the best day for gelato, but as Scott knows,
I'm going to disagree with you. Any day is a good day for gelato.
Gelato.
I could eat it in a blizzard on the top of Mount Warner.
That is too funny.
We're going to have to get that in a video.
We do have homemade pizza that we make in the shop, and our homemade strombolis. So that is a great thing, a chicken pesto stromboli to come in for with some marinara sauce that we doctor up with the special recipe. So there's that.
All right. So you guys went away for a little bit, and you came back, and I think I heard a collective sound of rejoicing in the town. You guys are a very well-respected family in town. You're very generous with what you do for the community. And that's just, I think the best way to make it in this town is to be embracing of all aspects of the community and help out where you can. And you guys are like on the top of the list of people that do that. So thank you from the community for that. I mean, you had a great article in the paper when you were coming back about just how missed you guys were. And it's just great. It's great to have you back.
Well, that's a very nice thing to say. When we started the shop, kind of thought of a 3-pronged approach. Of course, we're in it for business, so we would like to make a small living off of it. We love staying in Steamboat. Who doesn't?
Right.
We have a very healthy community. It's a great place to raise kids, and then we feel very strongly that it's important to give back to your local community.
Right.
I was a teacher in my past life, so I believe firmly in education and trying to help wherever there are, where we can help in that field. And I do believe that we have a responsibility to on an international level as well, because we are so blessed. One can look around in Steamboat and see how lucky we are, and I think that we have a small, we have a responsibility to help people in other places. So that's kind of what drives us. And then we have a blast. Scott,
Oh, you walk in there and it's just fun, friendly environment. Can we hear from Massimo a little bit here? Let's talk about where from Italy you are. I know you go back there, a couple times a year?
I try to go.
Hit that right up there.
I tried at least to go probably 1-2 times a year.
Okay.
Yes. I'm from the north, close to the Dolomites.
Okay.
Indeed, nothing to do with Rome or Florence. No, it's a little town that nobody know. At least somebody really want to go in the mountain. No, and I grew up in a little town. This is why when we moved here, I really enjoyed the living Steamboat. It's a kind my style life.
Sure.
No, and then and I figured it out. this little town is an incredible community.
Absolutely.
When they need is a really an incredible community.
Now, when you go back to Italy, do you get gelato secrets? Do you see what they're doing right there?
I'll be honest, we go every year, and then I just walking around in different gelato shop, but I don't see really too much that can beat my gelato.
Great answer. And you can write that off, I'm sure, right? Yeah, that's a business trip. I'm going to Italy
I
then.
know, it's okay.
Do
I
some
think
research.
I stay with my flavor and my gelato. No, and then
That's great.
everything is okay. Yeah.
So what are your hours, guys? When are you open?
Well, we open 11 o'clock in the morning
Okay.
until 9:30 at night. It depends, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got people.
Some are a little later.
Some are a little bit later.
Yeah,
yes.
great.
Yeah.
I know, because we almost always with my kids, we stop by after the free concerts. You guys are cranking.
We're cranking.
My favorite, I like the cheesecake.
The
And
blueberry
the
cheesecake.
blueberry cheesecake,
Top 3.
and then the lemon cookie.
Yes.
Like I always get those two mixed together. My son's like, "Why don't you get something different?" I'm like, "I can't. I'm addicted. I love the little crunchy bits. Like it's my favorite part." So,
This is one of the problems for making gelato. I told most of the people, we have 9,000 people in Steamboat. I can't make a 9,000 flavor.
we were joking. I think one time we were in there. I texted Kelly and Andy, and I said, "What would a We're Not Clowns flavor of gelato be?"
That's
Could
a
we? Because I
great
think we need to come
idea.
up with a We're Not Clowns flavor.
I love the sound of that.
That's a great idea.
Banana, blueberry, cookie, coffee, nut. Like what? We're not clowns, you know. Like so. Can we talk about
That's
that maybe?
a great
All right.
idea.
Awesome.
We should have
Never
you guys
know.
come in and we'll, yeah, that would be really
Oh man. Okay. This is.
That's
You heard it here,
great.
folks.
You
We're
heard
working
it
on a
here
We're Not
first.
Clowns flavor of gelato.
creating a new flavor for them
Any
to
words
come
of
in.
wisdom to impart here? We can't just have you standing there without saying anything.
Well, I just say that, I'm just really thankful to be in such a great family. I know how lucky I am to have some of the greatest parents in the world. And the experience that we've had with the shop and gelato, it's unlike any other. And I hope we can continue to inspire the community and be here and help them out as well.
Good, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for being on.
Thank
we
you
have
for
we
having
have the
us.
folks from Chow Gelato, which is at 912 Lincoln Avenue, next door to the smokehouse. There's a pig in front of it.
Can't miss it.
Pig is your landmark. I got pictures of my kids climbing all over it. So thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you, Scott, for having us. We appreciate it.
And we'll be back after a couple commercial breaks. Thanks. And so yeah, Casey will
That's nice.
she'll email you.
Boy, that'd be
link.
fun, you guys. If you need to do, this is what we love to do best, is like, we could create something, and then I don't know if you guys have something come up.
Flavor of gelato?
But then that's what we can do, or come in for a 15-minute something, you
Yeah.
guys. We could throw a donation
Oh
out to
yeah,
it,
we
and
could
whatever you
we could
guys-
come in and do a little juggling when
Right.
you
Do it
announce
to
the
do
flavor.
and then maybe we could say, let's, this is
Spicy one. We could juggle fire.
Oh my God.
juggle fire
cinnamon
or
gelato.
coffee.
Cinnamon gelato.
Like you guys are out of, But if we had something that, like you guys are promoting,
Yeah,
fundraiser,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
promoting
sure.
something, Scott, we could do, because that's where it gets to be, if it's for
Well, you
the
see it
team,
like
if
at
it's for a
Johnny's, they have like
special-
Brian Harvey sandwich and stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of
Yeah,
different,
never
like
thought of that.
Freshies has trips, something,
Yeah.
So why not a We're Not
I
Clowns
know, why
flavor?
not? Dance, how are you?
All right. How are you using that?
Yeah, he's gonna
Do
put
I
the mic
keep mine on?
You can go right in there. Yeah.
All right.
Get out.
So nasty.
Hello.
Good.
Let me untangle this for you. We've got a catastrophe on our hands here. It's got knots all over this thing.
It was not knotted about 3 seconds ago, right?
All it takes.
There you go.
Can you slide that up under your shirt and I'll slip it on the top for you?
Let's talk cranes.
There you go. And then you can just hold on to that if it's comfortable, or pocket or whatever. Yeah.
Where'd you see them?
I haven't seen the cranes recently, but usually I see them.
Woodpecker right there this morning.
Did
I
you?
know.
Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it, but I can believe it.
Are you just a bird watcher in general, not
In
just the
general,
cranes,
yeah,
just birds in
but
general?
Cranes are my specialty.
Yeah, exactly. Well, they're so fun to see. They're so big and beautiful, and they come seasonally, which makes them a lot more interesting.
Right.
I just went up to the Pacific Northwest and spent like about a month up there, and saw a ton of western tanagers. Is that right?
They're so pretty.
Which
Yeah,
I'd
they're
never seen,
spectacular.
and they just like flocks of them. You'd go by
Right.
these like swampy areas, and they just like burst out like fireworks.
They're
like,
big blackbirds.
They're
I was
beautiful.
so impressed with them, and I'd never seen them. I fell in love with them, and then I came home, and the first day I was home, there was one in my backyard.
They are
like,
around
what?
here. Yeah. You maybe
Yeah.
just hadn't noticed before.
I hadn't noticed them.
Right.
I saw it for like 3 days in a row, and I started feeding it. I was like, yes, maybe it's got friends, you know? And then the magpies showed up. And
Oh, yeah.
damn it.
Well-
everything beautiful disappeared, and it was just like squawking magpies all day. I was like, I hate
They'll
these
do
things.
that, those magpies.
I know. Super Soaker works great. I know. You sit out there and like spray them, and they take off. Like, yes. Yeah. They don't come to my house now. There's like, I'm feeding other things now, but they stay at all the houses around, but they don't mess with my house anymore. You're like, no, that house sprays you.
Yeah, right. That works.
Stay away from that one.
learn.
It's armed.
Yes.
They do. They're very smart birds. Very, very smart. We've got bats right now. We just
Oh, yeah. Right at sunset, they
Yes.
seem to come out of the woodwork, literally.
Yeah, literally come out of the woodwork.
It's a little scary.
It is. There was
Right.
one in my house the night before last. And it was
In
just
the house?
In the
Oh,
house.
no.
But it's so cool to watch it because in the morning I had a bird, you know, it's like clumsy, running into everything. And then in the evening though, there was this bat. And to watch it fly so gracefully and never hit or even come
Right.
close, amazing.
Right.
So
yeah,
cool.
They do that
Yeah,
great flying.
pretty neat stuff. Very neat stuff.
Right.
You can come through. You got 12 seconds. Okay.
I like things that fly.
Bye.
Bye guys. Have a good one. Thank you.
See you guys. We'll talk flavors soon. We're not clown Solano. Best idea ever.
Yeah.
1 second. Here we go.
Welcome back to the Steamboat Today Show. I am Casey Lane, and I am here with Nancy from the Crane Festival. It's a big thing that's going on. Tell us all about what goes on at the Crane Festival.
Well, it's a great 4-day celebration where we go out and look at the cranes and have speakers that talk about the cranes and talk about conservation in general. We celebrate the fact that we have these amazing birds that nest here in the spring and the summer, and then they stage here at this time of year. They get ready for their migration, they're feeding in the fields, and we are just so lucky to have these birds here because cranes only live in areas where conditions are just right for them, and they're just right for them here in the Yampa Valley.
So if you guys are visiting from somewhere else in the country, you might not be familiar with the sandhill cranes at all, but you might see what looks like a giant pterodactyl flying over.
Right.
They're 5 feet tall, right?
4.5 to 5 feet tall.
So they're as
right.
tall as I am, basically.
Right.
And big, beautiful birds, and they have this red marking on top of their head. The best place to see them is if you are driving by the big hay fields and stuff, and you look out and you see these ostriches out there. They are so cool, and they show up in the fall. Where do they go when they migrate?
They migrate to New Mexico, Arizona, and a little bit into Old Mexico.
Gotcha.
And they'll spend the winter there, and they come back here right around the beginning of March.
Right, and they all show up at the same time. It's so cool to see that, and they're out there in those like kind of muddy fields and stuff, picking around. What do they eat? Because they're always picking around for something out there.
Right. Well, they eat everything. They're omnivores. They'll eat worms. They'll eat grasshoppers. They'll eat grains. They'll eat plants. They'll eat little frogs. And it's one of the reasons they've survived for so many eons. They're the oldest living species of birds on Earth, the sandhill cranes.
So they basically are dinosaurs.
So they basically are flying dinosaurs.
They're
right?
so cool to watch them fly over. Most of the like herons and stuff, when they fly over, they kind of bend their neck up, but they leave theirs out straight, and it kind of waves as they fly. It's
Wow,
a
you
cool
really
thing.
know your crane
I
facts.
love
I'm
cranes.
impressed, Casey.
I love them.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'm all about these birds and stuff. Here's a wonderful thing you might not know about. And I don't know if anybody knows about this yet. Last week I was driving out to Oak Creek. There is a white hawk out there.
Wow.
Solid white. They call them, I think, leucistic. It's so awesome. So if you're going out towards Oak Creek, keep your eyes in the sky because I saw it just a couple days ago. Such a cool thing to see.
Wow. Well, speaking of white hawks, one of the birds that we're going to be talking about at the Crane Festival this year is the whooping crane, which is an all-white crane. We don't have them here in the Yampa Valley, but they are in North America, and they are the most endangered of all the crane species.
I remember seeing them in Texas when I grew up. We would see them occasionally.
Right, they winter in Texas, and we're going to have a whooping crane expert from the International Crane Foundation. And we are also going to have the International Crane Foundation mascot, a whooping crane made by the Henson Puppetry Company, Jim Henson Puppetry Company, as hanging out at the festival. So look for a big white bird, not a sandhill crane, but a whooping crane mascot.
That is so cool. So not just sandhill cranes, but also going to be talking about whooping cranes this year. Tell us a little bit about when these events start and where they are.
They start Thursday afternoon at the library, and they will continue through Sunday at the library. They also take place at the Carpenter Ranch. The crane viewing will be out in Hayden. There's pontoon boat rides out at Stagecoach. So really we'll be all over the Yampa Valley. But the festival headquarters and all the information about the festival will be at Bud Warner Memorial Library.
Perfect. So you can get all the information you need to. I'm sure Bud Warner Memorial Library, you can check it out on their website, as well as they have all the ones they put out on the lawn by all the different artists and stuff.
The crane yard art is going to be awesome this year.
They're going to be doing a drawing competition with our class with Chula Beauregard, who's going to teach you how to draw cranes and other birds as well. So there's going to be tons of stuff going on, and of course the kids are going to have a blast learning about cranes.
And live owls. There are going to be 5 species of live owls on the library lawn. So we're not just about cranes, we're about hawks, owls, all the birds, all the critters, all the wonderful things that live in this valley.
It is, and we are so blessed here to have so many giant birds that come in seasonally, as well as we have one of the few places where the bald eagles live year-round, so it's kind of neat. So we get the eagles, we get the golden eagles, we get of course, the cranes, and then the pelicans show up, and they're still here too. So, so many cool birds. You can learn about all of those at the Bud Warner Memorial Library and a bunch of other places around town for the Sandhill Crane Festival, which starts next weekend.
Right.
No, next week, rather. So, well, thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you for having me, and I hope everybody comes out to see these amazing birds.
We'll be there for sure.
Thanks.
So, well, stick around. We'll be right back after these messages. Thank you so much.
Oh,
I'll steal your microphone. It went perfectly.
Oh, good. And you were so easy to talk to. That really helps.
I really like animals.
Yes.
I'm kind of a nerd about animals. All of them. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks for coming on.
I'll send you this clip later.
Okay.
Thanks. Yeah.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Casey. You're here to talk about the Zero Waste Program? I am. Awesome. Hold on one second. We'll get another plate. You can come in and wait. Yeah. You can come right in there. I'll go get super fun turds out here. Do you guys want to go next? Or you want to see if Hammond's coming? You need to get on with your day.
If at all possible.
Okay. You want to do this, Park?
I do have a big day.
Something more important than us to do?
No, I got
What a dick, right?
Nothing.
What a dick. Nothing more important.
More important.
Hello.
I'm just messing with you.
Hi, Kelly.
Morning.
You coming tonight?
Yes.
I keep trying.
So, I know. Keep that.
One of these days.
Don't give up on me.
You want to go golfing?
I would.
We've got free round at Catamount.
I know.
Well, then you have to.
You want to go to Catamount? You got to pay though.
Well, no.
It's only $200.
Yeah. No, I don't. I got a punch card over at the place.
After, if my acupuncturist gives me the clear, 'cause I'm just barely walking right now, so golf is probably not in the cards.
Back?
Yeah.
Did you do something or just your run
He's
every
been
day?
carrying the weight of the
Moving
world.
My house from there to there. You know.
You moved?
Yeah.
You done? It's all
We're up
done?
north. Well, this house is sold,
I knew that.
but if I can get this lackadaisical contractor to ever finish anything up north.
Damn, Bose. Here, why don't you get on each side of me here?
Yeah.
What's up, Tom?
So is that what's going on?
Living
So
the dream.
I just moved. I'm not complaining about my back.
he's been complaining about his back for like 15 years.
No,
so.
we both have, I'm pretty sure.
I don't complain about mine.
What?
I'm just kidding.
What'd you say?
I don't complain about mine.
Yeah, you have more reason than we do.
Kidding.
Yeah.
I do.
You gotta shut
I
up
do.
about it.
So when are you? When?
No, just try not to think about it. Think about the positive.
Yeah, yeah.
So where do you live now?
It's hard though.
Willow Creek Pass.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just not done yet.
You're in the. Oh, so you've moved, but you're
It's just not finished.
Right.
I got it.
So today, I think we get hot water,
Uh-huh.
a shower, laundry, a dishwasher, a kitchen sink.
Wow.
Today.
That's all Amanda, actually.
Right.
What?
Good.
You heard that probably.
Of course I did. Shit! You can't whisper when you have a microphone.
Sorry.
Well, that's cool.
That's a good day.
When's the
It's a good day.
when's the house breaking in party?
Come on.
Probably.
Send Amanda to Fort Collins and we'll have a party.
Yeah.
You Kurt. Yeah, like a man cave downstairs kind of, don't you?
Well, it's a blob of all our crap right now. Dave.
Push it aside enough where you can set up a table and 4 chairs.
But that's the plan. It's like I don't even think we're going to put any sort of TVs upstairs at all. Like,
I got like a 10-person tent. I could just film
There
in
you
the
go.
backyard, and I
yeah,
could just...
we
We set up one at Rick and Donna's land party. We called it Ted Mahal.
Nice.
It's a big square.
30
like
seconds.
mine.
It's got dividers in it.
nice,
Yeah, we
yeah.
got like a 3-room condo.
No,
Like, this is bigger than any of our bedrooms.
The one we got for the family.
Bigger than my house for 60 days.
It's so big.
So you can give them the mic because you don't need it. So one of them can have it. Unless you
What am
want.
I going to say?
Unless you want.
Yeah, no, I am the mic.
You're gonna manage it?
I'm the mic controller. Scott Baca,
But you
MCA,
don't
mother.
have to talk into it.
Yep.
Talking to the mic. Sorry, that was wrong.
Glad I was recording.
Yelling at the bike as we walk off stage.
I'm on the air horn,
Hey,
dude.
Scott.
You're not gonna. What? And welcome back to the Steamboat Today show. I'm Scott Parker here with some treasured guests from the super fun Steamboat show. We have to my left the lovely Carolyn Burns,
Thank you. Thank you, Scott.
and the dainty Todd Danielson.
Dainty. Okay, yay! That's a compliment in some countries.
Here, take the mic, Todd.
All right,
There we
you
go.
got it. Thanks,
Todd
Scott.
Danielson. This will be the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. How many?
This
super fun
will
shows have we
be,
done?
so we did 4 last year, and this will be the 5th one of this year, so this will be our 9th show of the Super Fun Steamboat Show
9
series.
times.
Yes.
9 times.
And miraculously, it's actually getting better each and every time.
It's true. We would not lie to you.
There's a little something.
I say we because I'm part of it.
Yeah, Scott here. Scott
Sometimes.
does some emceeing, does a little juggling, maybe a little improv tonight.
Yeah, the tongue-in-cheek players will be there tonight. Yep, we're gonna do
that's
some improv.
Right. And Carolyn Burns, why don't you tell us about what you do? Because Scott and I, we're okay. We're
hacks. We're hacks
This is
compared to her.
an actual rock star. So tell us what you're gonna do.
Oh, please, you're both rock stars in your own right. My name is Carolyn Burns. No, and I'm playing the electric violin. Luckily for Todd Danielson and the super fun crew, amazing. And tonight we're going to be playing a special fun little ditty and maybe dancing while playing. Very exciting. I play something different each month and would love for the audience to join in on reading the lyrics tonight.
Yeah.
Is that right? Little karaoke kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like superstar karaoke we're doing tonight. Like we actually do have a bit where it's called the Karaoke Gong Show.
Right.
Where anyone in the audience can come in, get on stage, we'll do a karaoke number, and tonight we're doing Billy Joel's The Piano Man, which is that's a karaoke
that's
monster.
Maybe the best.
It might be. It's one of my favorite karaoke ones ever. So if you come up, you get that. The winner is going to get $30 cash.
Yeah, baby.
So if you can be the best karaoke singer on stage that night, which doesn't mean in Steamboat, just on stage that night, you can win $30. But what Carolyn's doing is she's got Sarah Whitecrane, and they're going to do professional karaoke, which is an amazing singer, an amazing violinist, but also we're going to have the words behind us so that you can sing along. It's not just their show, it's your show.
Everyone's going to probably sing along to Piano Man as well.
Yeah. Well, that's the
not?
idea too, because I get to be the microphone person for that too. So I get
I'm a bouncer.
I get to help along with that.
When people get buzzed, I help them off the stage.
It's an important role.
Sarah and I are going to have a blast tonight.
It's going to be.
She's a fabulous vocalist, and I'm very lucky to have her.
What else can we expect to see tonight, Todd?
We're doing the 2nd episode of the Super Fun Olympics, which we started last time, which I was a little nervous about, but it was awesome.
It went very, very, scarily well.
It really did.
This was really smooth. It was like, oh, whoa.
Well, yeah, it was dangerous. But so teams of 3 from the audience get to come on stage and compete in They're kind of like party
Can you say
games.
what they are, or-
No, let's keep
No,
those a
okay,
surprise.
all right.
Like wacky, fun party games.
Kelly knows one of them.
And it's a ton of fun. And the winner of that is also going to get $30 cash. So we're giving away cash prizes left and right here on the Super Fun Steamboat Show.
Yeah, it pays to go to the Chief tonight. 8 o'clock. So first Friday Art Walk's happening today.
Right.
So come downtown between 5 and 8. Stroll, check out all the galleries, and end your stroll at the Chief. Check out Jace Romick's awesome new gallery in our gallery at the Chief, and then just stay for the Super Fun Show. Check out the new bar at the Chief. I've been calling it the old Post Bar, but there's a sign that just calls it the Post Bar. Anyway, we took the post out, and it's now the bar. And
It actually looks really nice.
amazing.
I can't believe how well that turned out. Hey, Karen, can you tell people what the special promotion is we're doing tonight?
Ah, that's right.
Special promotion or password. Did you order a Duber?
Little play on words for the car service, right?
Again, yes,
Part of the show.
indeed. Part of the show to get into free. Wonderful.
Say this phrase at the door, and we'll let you in free. We're actually doing a skit somewhat related to this new rideshare service. It's fake.
It doesn't exist.
Wait a minute.
No. But come check out the skit. Say the phrase at the door. We're gonna let you in free tonight because we're gonna have one heck of a show.
Yeah, and Chris Hammond will be in. Every month we do this show. There's a cabaret flashback, either a song, a skit, or a video. Chris is doing one from Cabaret. I want to say this would be 2005. He did a spoof of Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, and she's buying on Fairway 11.
And he's bringing in rock guitarist, Steamboat legend Randy Kelly.
Oh, he
who
kills
plays
the
in
guitar
like
solo.
in 19 different bands in town. So I'm sure you've seen Randy around. So he's coming tonight. He's gonna rock the guitar.
It's gonna be an epic show. It's a cool night. It's raining a little bit. Most of the tourists are gone.
Yeah.
Get out locals and come check it out. Or if you're a tourist, come check out a sampling of some of Steamboat's finest actors, musicians, and buffoons.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say who's who.
It's a good time.
What?
And
I didn't do anything. I didn't point to you and not the word buffoon.
no, that's fine. That's fine. So Chief Theater tonight. Show starts at 8 p.m. So you try and get there
Sharp.
7:30 with our new passphrase. You might want to get there early, get a seat.
All right. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Carolyn. Being on the show.
Thank you
Stay
guys
tuned.
for
We'll be
being
back
us.
after a couple of commercial messages from these great sponsors. Best interview ever.
Thanks, guys.
Turn this off.
Thank you.
Butt darts. That's tonight.
I got that from your.
Dude, so at dress rehearsal, I
tonight?
sank 5 in a row, man. The key is to walk like you're old and constipated. You just do like this and then just plop.
I can't do it.
You can't keep it there? Is
I
it?
can't keep it there. I can only go about 2 feet. And
I guess.
Hi, Pop. I'm glad you showed up. We were so bored.
My,
Have a good one.
I'm so tight. Wait, what's the line from Thursday?
Did you order?
Cameron's so tight, you stuck a lump of coal to us.
Okay.
2 weeks, you'd have a diamond.
It goes up under your shirt and on your collar, and then this can go either. You can hang on the back of your pants or in a pocket.
I'm gonna be
Looks
perfect.
like your pocket's pretty slim.
Yeah, let me know about the golf. If you don't think you can do the golf, I can certainly get someone to. I don't want to eat that. I mean, that's
Yeah, we gotta go.
quite the value.
Set.
So,
Perfect.
and this is the
Or-
time of
and
year
that
to
can
go.
just
I
hang on the
think.
back
I
of
mean,
your
nobody's
pants
on
or in a
course.
pocket, wherever you feel comfortable with it.
Which is better, late in the day or early in the day?
Uh-oh, we might not be having dogs
Tuesday
today.
at 4 p.m.
That, well, I mean, that'd be tough to get 18 in
3:30. Like 3.
for us. 1.
Actually,
Why did you only bring 1 ball, Kelly?
This week, I have my daughter. It becomes problematic to play golf with a 1-year-old.
It's true.
She's pretty sedate.
Doing cancellations.
Set up there, throwing the ball.
No big deal.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll figure it out. We gotta figure it out. But, yeah.
Dog might not make it. He had horses escape this morning.
Oh.
The dog had his horses escape?
The dog's
Man,
horses
That
escaped.
dog's got big problems.
He's working on it. It's okay. He's a herding dog. It's all gonna be fine.
I thought the dog that was here was the dog we were talking about. No.
No.
This is sustainability we're talking?
Sustainability. You want to do it?
No, I just said, I'm trying to stay slacker.
Or rock, paper, scissors it out? I got it. We all already touched base. We've got all the bases covered. We're good to go.
Good to go.
All right. I'm just going to stand here.
You don't have to go into the rain, but just yet.
Nah, we're good. I don't think it's even raining. It's not even raining.
Yeah.
We don't want your hair to frizz out.
You don't want to see that. That's how I get crazy hazy. And take a shower.
I take a shower.
Once a year.
Yeah.
It's every 3 years.
Whether I force you or not.
Yep, whether they make me or not. That really was what bath time was like as a child for me. Like,
I'm really excited about hot water today in my house.
I bet so. Kelly's in the middle of a move.
This is 7,000 meters.
First day.
This is like my playoff beer now.
Playoff beard.
I'm waiting until I get my bathroom sinks working and then I shave.
If I could grow a beard, I would have a fine one.
Yeah, I would
like,
too.
down to my belly button, like, for sure. It'd be so good looking.
Go full Leo.
Yeah, full Leo. Little braids in it, maybe some beads, feathers.
Dwarf.
Yeah.
I want to get to know that cat better.
I like him. He's a character.
I might, recruit him.
He'll do it. Got nothing else to do. What's he doing otherwise? Nothing. Selling paper ads, please. Newspapers. I bet that really bothers the zero waste, right? Like that is about the most wasteful thing.
Well, your newspaper can be used for a lot of things. Like you could actually use it in the soil. And
You can build out of
Yeah.
it and make all kinds of. You can use it as insulation.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Very true. You can use it. There's a over there. There's a big, like, raised garden bed. They don't know that's what it is. It's like a crate something came in, but it'll be a raised garden in no time.
Just wait.
Ready?
Yep. Welcome back to the Steamboat Today Show. I am Casey Lane. I am here live at Ski House today with Cameron, who's going to tell us all about our zero waste program here in Steamboat. Really cool. We were just talking about the schools. I want to talk about this because everybody just went back to school. And of course, what a wasteful world the schools can be. So tell us how we're helping that here.
Yeah, so we actually just delivered the compost bins into the classrooms at Soda Creek yesterday, and that's just a component of what we're doing in the schools. So we're working with all the Steamboat schools to help them make their lunches waste-free. So in the lunchroom, they've got compost and recycling bins where they are learning to sort their waste based on if it's compostable or recyclable. And then they're taking that back into the classroom as well. So they've got party packs. So any event they have in the classroom, they actually use these party packs, which are reusable and washable. And then they have a compost bin. If the teachers choose to use that, then they can compost in their classrooms as well.
That is such a cool event. So that brings us to these actual like kits that you guys have for if you're having your own event, whether you're having like a reunion or a wedding or whatever you might be having, big group gatherings and everything. You guys have kits that you can rent that you take out there and then you can collect everything in a nice sustainable way. Tell us a little bit about what comes in these kits.
Yeah, so we have DIY kits that are available. They come with 2 bins, 1 compost and 1 recycle bin. Okay. And they also come with, if you're interested in having water jugs to serve drinks with, then they come with that as well as the signage needed for the compost and the recycle bins. So on there, it will tell you what you can compost, what you can recycle, in case you have guests that aren't familiar with it. And then it'll make your event zero waste.
That's pretty cool stuff. So, and it's really simple and easy to do. There's no reason not to do this as opposed to just put it all in a dumpster. Yeah. It definitely makes just as much sense to do it this way and be able to make it a much more sustainable place for all of us, which brings me to your community events that we do. We have lots of things like the free concert series and the farmers market that you guys control the waste at those places for as well. Tell us how that works.
Yeah. So, first of all, a zero waste event is an event where everything is recyclable or compostable. So our goal is to divert as much from the landfill as we can. So at these bigger events like the free concert and the farmers market, we have stations set up with compost and recycle bins, and we've worked with the vendors ahead of time to make sure that everything that they're bringing is recyclable or compostable. And then so what we're focusing on is once the item reaches the customer's hand, that's what we want to be either recyclable or compostable. So not only is it an opportunity to divert waste, but it's also an education opportunity to teach our community about reducing waste in their households. So we get a lot of good questions about what can be in the recycling or what can be in the compost, and yeah, so a lot of community members have been really engaged.
Yeah, it's a very cool program. You can use it yourself if you have an event coming up, or of course, every one of us are going to attend at least one of these big events that we have within our community throughout the year. So it's a big deal there. How do we get a hold of you guys? It's Yampa Valley Sustainability Council.
Yeah.
So that's yvsc.org, right?
Exactly.
And if you guys want to rent one of these for your own event, or you just want to find out what can be recycled, what can't be recycled, where to compost, that kind of stuff, you can go to yvsc.org.
Yeah, and also we do have some more events coming up before the season ends, and we have a lot of volunteer opportunities available. So if you want to learn more about this and you want to volunteer and teach other people about it, then you can volunteer. Even this weekend at Wild West Air Fest, we have some spots still available for volunteers, and I think through September 17th weekend we have opportunities available.
And I'd like to say, if you are going to volunteer for an event, the Wild West Air Fest is of course a really great place to go volunteer, because you're going to get to enjoy the show while you're there. You're going to enjoy all the planes and all their tricky stuff that they do in the sky, as well as the little RC planes and things like that. So a really great event to volunteer for. It's not too late. yvsc.org if you would like to volunteer for this weekend. They would love to have you.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
And stick around. We'll be right back after these messages. Perfect.
Awesome.
You're all educated about everything.
Yeah.
That's all you need to be.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. I'll send this over to you guys later whenever we get the clips cut from the show.
Awesome.
And you guys can put it on your site or whatever. We also put it on the newspapers, social media stuff, so that'll go out and that'll probably get us some attention. So, well, thank you very much. Yeah, have a great day.
So let's throw to Cagino's.
Perfect.
Let's throw to Cagino's.
Like half an hour. And it's, yeah, we'll do Cagino's, and then the dog guy should be here by 9:15 if he was going to come.
I thought you said he
He's
had a horse
trying to
problem.
come, so he's said if he doesn't show up by 9:15, he can't, but
Thank you for coming.
thanks, have a good day. That's everybody showed up. I think the dog guy will show. I think he will. Do Cagino's in the meantime. Oh, we want to talk about magic, do you? Is that a hint?
No, I'm nervous about this. I didn't get the sponsors I had last year, so I was like, shit. I gotta make the money off the ticket sales.
You need sponsors?
Dang it.
It's kind of too late now. I mean, I got 4 points.
You won't take money if somebody comes to you and wants to give you money. You won't take it.
I would. They just
Featured sponsor.
yeah.
Like they won't be on the posters. That's okay.
You won't go in and Sharpie write it into everyone. If I donate some money, will you put my name on everyone?
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Fine.
It's worth it. It's totally worth
Doggy
it.
style.
Yeah. Otto heard something that 50 million or 50 or 5 million people or 50,000, I don't know, shit ton of people are supposed to move to Colorado in the next 5 years.
Can other states please legalize marijuana?
yeah,
Because that's the only reason they're coming here.
Yeah,
That's
right.
the only reason. So now he's freaking out about me selling the business. He's like, no way, man, it's going to blow up. I'm like, yeah, but I find it stressful. You don't have to. I'm like, no, but I do. So I'm going to sell it.
Whose business is it?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I told him. I was like, look, dude. Like,
You want to buy it from me?
yeah, I told him that too. He's like, well, no. I was like, yeah, you don't want a dog grooming business either, do you? It's like,
Shut it.
that's right. Shut up. I want a load of cash in my pocket so I don't have to worry about stuff.
Do you have
That sounds less
interested
stressful.
people?
My dog groomer now.
Oh, nice.
But she's not. She's gonna buy it, but she's having to work out all her medical finances and stuff. And
My latest rumor I've heard is well, Kim Haggerty's wanted to get rid of all that for a long time. Like the building they're in
Yeah.
right now, the lease is like fucking rape everybody.
Right.
It is ridiculous. So Kim Bates and her man who helps run the store, Brian, I think they both. Kim Bates has got family money. And he's got some money as well. They're talking to Kim Haggerty about buying it and moving it to where Zirkle Trading was, which is it's on 7th. It's not on Lincoln, but it's still
yeah,
better.
yeah,
I was like, that would be awesome.
yeah. They've got a big enough following.
I just don't know how
That
any
everybody will
business
go.
covers the rent on those
I don't
three
either.
buildings on Main Street. What's that, Chris? 1 minute.
1 minute.
What? Talking some happenings?
Cagino's. We're gonna throw to some Cagino's footage.
The Cooch.
The Cooch. That's what Sharon called it yesterday. I was like stumbling over the name.
That's hysterical.
She's like, yeah, like the Cooch. I was like, I guess so. That's what we're calling it. Sounds kind of dirty, though.
It does, yeah. I'm just thinking of ways to abuse that cooge.
Abuse that cooge. It's awful. It's terrible, Scott. It's terrible.
It is.
30.
Those cooge
I hope our
meatballs.
mics are on.
Oh my God.
Is that our dog?
Sauce.
No. I think he has a blue truck.
The cooge sauce is the best.
Quit it.
Extra creamy.
That's what he made us yesterday.
All right, we got a guest. Come on, Kyle, get over here. Here we are, best of the boat 1,200 times in a row. Yeah. You're not on right now anyway.
Welcome back to the Steamboat Today Show. I'm Casey Lane.
Scott Parker here. You just missed, like seconds earlier, Kyle Lawton, best of the boat ski patroller, best of the boat painter. He just did a drive-by. A walk-by?
Wow, you didn't do a ski-by? It sounds like you should have skied by.
A paint-by.
A little early for the skiing by. Yep.
That could be a new thing, like a hidden camera show where you run past somebody and smack them with a paintbrush full of paint.
I will volunteer to be the one with the paintbrush.
You got Lawton did it. Lawton did it.
That sounds like a good one. We definitely need to do that.
I'm going to talk to Kyle. We're going to go to a commercial about.
No, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to go. We're going to.
Not commercial. I meant. Shut up! I suck.
Oh, man, what's wrong with you?
No, I forgot where we were.
What is directly behind the Chief Theater?
An alley.
An alley? What's behind the alley? It's on the other side of the alley. Our favorite place to hang out.
Geno's! I almost forgot. I didn't almost forgot.
We spend so much time at that place because it is, of course, right behind the Chief Theater, and we're always hanging out in that alley. That I personally think I own that alley.
It's called Casey's Alley.
That's right. That's where you can find me. I'm just hanging out in the alley all the time.
Kind of like Diagon Alley, but Casey's Alley.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
A little different.
That's right.
If you find the right
alley.
brick, you get to go to.
That's
Narnia.
true. That's true. Narnia. It's right there in my alley behind the Chief Theater. Also back there behind the alley is Cugino's, which has great Italian food and, of course, some wonderful views. We went by yesterday. He cooked me up some fresh pasta. He makes all his pasta right there in-house.
He
Did
does.
you know that?
I did, yes.
And now we can see how. Let's take a look at that video from yesterday, and you can see how pasta's made from scratch. Pretty cool stuff. How long did this one?
4.5.
I didn't mean to say commercial. I meant. Stupid lousy. Gonna drink
It's
more.
okay. We called you out on it. It's green. He has a green truck. And
I'm gonna drink more coffee. That'll help.
He made it. We got a dog, or a cat, or something.
I doubt it's gonna be a cat.
You never know.
He brought kittens one time.
Really? Out here though, or?
Yeah. Aw. I mean, but kittens, you know, like they're pretty
love
easy to control
kittens.
and expendable too if they end up, you know, squished or something.
Then he brought a Bengali bobcat. Wait.
Yeah, exactly.
John Rogers says you're a great host. Give her props.
Oh, why thanks, John Rogers.
He's one of our 7 viewers.
I know, we have an extra. What's he doing? I thought it was just our moms. What is he doing watching the show?
What time? I just looked. I didn't even see what time
Our
it was.
viewership is up 20% today.
9:05. We got plenty of time. So we'll do this after the break.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Hello, pup. Hello. How are you? Did you get your horses all contained?
Yes.
Good.
They were just eating in the front yard.
So it wasn't that big of a crisis, huh? Hi, what's your name? You seem like a
Savannah.
sweetie pie. We
I
haven't had a
know.
girl on in a while.
Yeah, I know.
We've had lots of boy dogs, haven't we? We're doing right now we're running a feature that we made, and then we'll come back and go to a commercial.
Perfect.
So you got
Nice.
5-10 minutes, something like that.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you got time. We'll get you in. Did you have puppies when you came?
No,
No.
she came up with the crew that came up from Texas.
We were
Okay.
just talking about that, weren't we?
Yep.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, she's sweet.
Oh, hello. Yes, you are.
Oh, that feel good.
We're actually pretty flush on dogs right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Clark got home. He went home.
Good.
Well, he got almost adopted like the next day, but it took a week or so to get
Yeah.
through. Yeah, he went home last week.
You look like you're part
we're
dingo.
Still going pretty good. She's a shepherd mix.
She's gorgeous. She seems quite.
45 pounds, give or take.
Yeah.
She's very calm. She's got a really good demeanor. She loves.
Oh no, you stay down.
She seems like she's got great temperament. Like
Yeah,
just
she really
looking at her or watching
And I
her.
think she did have puppies at one point.
She looks like she had some puppies. Is she spayed now?
Yes.
Okay. Great.
You are not allowed to take an animal out of the humane.
I just didn't know if you got it done yet, or
Yes,
we're working on that still.
No,
Good.
she is ready to go.
Perfect. Vaccine, spayed, everything's good to go. She already found an owner. Look at him eyeballing her. Yeah, she's yours.
Hi.
Yeah, go flirt with all those people. You'll love
So come back, go to break.
it. Yep. throw a break.
And then
Come back with the
will be
dog.
time for us to do another happening segment maybe or something.
Yeah, close.
Probably happening to close, yeah.
Yeah.
I can run over and grab a paper.
She wants to go in and play with the bike guys.
She can go in. Go in. There's another dog in there, a real sweet one somewhere. She's got a good little temperament. She seems like a Layla, like my good dog that I never yell at.
I don't remember her name.
I know. Otto calls her Lars. Lars. She's not real bright, but she's sweet. So can't have it all. Yeah.
I'm kind of partial to rugby.
Yeah, I know. He's definitely the comedian around the house. As much as I yell at him, I also crack up at him every day.
Same with Emmett. He's got that going on for us.
Yeah, if you're not screaming at him, you're laughing. So he's always got you engaged.
About 45 minutes last night, I'm like, can you not just make a count? How long can you not make a noise? Like, not over 3 seconds. But he thought he was being quiet. Do I have to videotape you? It's just like, can you just...
It's impossible.
You can't.
It won't change. I mean, Finn's almost 8. No, almost 9. It won't change.
No.
And you not be quiet.
Zero impulse control.
Is it just a boy thing? Is it
absolutely
totally a boy thing?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's definitely much more boy.
yeah. I was a loud kid.
Well, yeah, well, you know.
Rambunctious, yeah. But you always knew what I was doing. My sister, she was all quiet.
We went to a
She never
treadmill
knew
from
what
Power Your House.
I was up to. Yeah, no joke.
We were doing interval sprints with him on our walk last night. And Amanda's doing it with him. She's like, just coming back like, we look at Emmett, he's not even breathing hard. Stand by, ish.
Ish. Here you go. I'm gonna hand you that.
Oh, yeah.
We'll close out real quick.
We're talking hours, location.
Good.
About the cooch.
Good luck. There you go.
I'm getting used to this.
And
Well, there you go. The best place in town to get some Italian food. And, of course, to watch anything that's going on Howelson because they have the best views of Howelson.
And I'm hungry now.
Yep. And definitely a really sweet place to watch fireworks and stuff, too. It's a really great
And it's a great place to go after the Chief.
That's right.
Because they serve late.
And a lot of times we're there.
And we're there,
the
yeah.
Chief.
They're good people. They support the community. They support the Super Fun Show and a lot of other events at the Chief. And Sharon is in a lot of our shows. And why would you not want to support the people that support you?
Exactly. Really great place. Really good place
A lot
to
of
go
people
take your
could
kids.
take note on that.
Yeah, exactly. So we'll stick around. We'll be right back after these messages. We've got a dog here from the Humane Society that you could adopt if you're the luckiest one. Stick around. We'll be right back. Okay, puppy.
So I just zing some people.
Let's get you on and get you a home. Oh, she's going to be good for somebody.
Oh, yeah.
She's got such a good little temperament on her. Yes, I believe so. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that better? Okay. Yeah, no. You are so stinking sweet.
She really is.
I love you. So she came up from Texas?
We've got a group of dogs from Texas. We got 7 or 8 last week.
Okay.
No puppies right now. She's 2, so a lot of that,
Perfect.
1
Yeah.
to 3.
Perfect age to adopt.
Yep.
They're already mostly trained.
Yesterday, that was one of our featured stories.
Yeah, that's what Scott was telling me. I didn't even look at the newspaper yesterday. Slacker.
Well, what, Leo's news.
Oh.
Video news.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I was not happy when I opened the paper yesterday.
Why? What happened?
Outlived another one of my athletes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Shaq Torella was one of my. I coached him for 10 years.
Yeah.
If you'd asked me 10 years, if you'd lined up 10 kids 10 years ago and said which one's not going to make it, he would have been the one I said he wasn't going to make it. But
I would have bet on him. That's awful.
yeah, but
That
and I've lost kids doing funny stuff. This one was just kind of he couldn't get out of his way. He OD'd.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's out in LA, and his dad is George Torella, local Olympian. Actually skied for Argentina, but grew up, but it's been here for 50 years.
All of eternity, right?
Yeah. So.
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, so I get to go to a funeral tomorrow.
I hate weekend funerals. Where it's like, at least get me out of work for your funeral.
Right. Well, I am.
You guys have to bury me.
No, see, for me, I do. No, see, for me, weekend is getting me out of work. Because remember, today's Monday for
me. Yes. There you go. Sweet. Well,
Yeah, no, it's
Oh,
I don't
honey.
like going to kids' funerals.
No,
I can deal with
definitely.
old people funerals. I can't. I
Yeah,
don't do
people
well
that
with
die
it.
over like old age
Yeah,
and they like, you
like,
know, had a great run.
You're 92 and yeah.
We were talking about Gene Wilder, like,
Yeah.
it's sad, but at the same time, like, man,
was
he had
83.
a great, awesome life, you know.
Exactly.
And not like Robin Williams. who
Yeah,
I killed.
yeah. Him and Mel Brooks got to spend the 60s and 70s together. I'm sure it was a horrible time.
Yeah, that was awful.
It's like, yeah,
Terrible time having a great time, really.
You know, but he
Oh,
also,
honey.
you know, he married the woman of his life. I mean, I hate to say it, much like you, Gilda
Yeah.
Radner, and she died 4 years later.
Exactly.
You know.
Ah,
So
she was
that
a
was-
character too,
Yeah.
man. When I was in 3rd grade, the first like biography I ever had to write was on Gilda Radner.
Oh, yeah.
Like that was the person I chose, you know, and
Hi.
you had to choose like.
So sweet.
She's the best, man. You might be the nicest dog that he has brought on, and the sweetest, most lovable, little snuggly best friend ever, huh? Yes,
Yeah, I
you
text.
are.
I'm like,
Oh, yes, you
it's
are.
raining pretty hard. Where are we gonna be?
I got a call this morning. Okay. I got a call at 5:30 this morning, and I was sure it was Kelly calling. And it was my mom. And I called her back, and she's like, I didn't call you.
Butt
She
dialed
did.
you. She butt dialed you.
Yeah.
She likes to keep your number under her pillow.
Yeah.
Right. Tamara's coming home on Wednesday.
Yay! That'll feel a lot more normal to you.
Well, usually I get her for about 5 days. This time she's coming home for 3 weeks.
How's her mom?
She's not dead yet, but there's always hope.
Oh, honey, is that funny? She thought that was pretty funny. What's her name again?
Savannah.
Savannah. She's like, you said my name. You
Yeah.
said it. You're the best. I like you. If my household didn't have plenty of pets, you'd be mine.
Yep.
Otto would love her too. He's always looking for a mutt this size.
Right. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all
Yeah.
tied up
Oh,
now.
goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. There you go. I'll help you. I'll help you out. There you go.
Bye.
Welcome back to the Steamboat Today Show. I am Casey Lane. It is my favorite day of the week because we have a dog here.
Yes, we do.
This is Jonah from the Humane Society here in Steamboat. Tell us a little bit about Savannah. She is an angel.
Well, just like Steamboat, we always bring boys, but this week we brought a beautiful little girl.
That's
Her
right.
name is Savannah. She came up with a group of dogs from Texas the last couple of weeks. She's very happy to be up here. She's about 45 pounds. She's kind of an American dog. She's a mutt. She's kind of part everything. And as we've just been talking about over the last 5 minutes or so, she has the most wonderful personality.
So endearing. She really is into people. She is like
Yep.
all about just love and affection.
Yep.
And she's not very hyper or anything.
No.
She's a nice, calm, controlled, wonderful dog. I don't know how she ended up at a shelter.
Yes, for a 2-year-old, she's, like you said, she's trained, she sits, she's very good with other pets. We always like to talk about what kind of home she's going to go to. Good with kids, good with dogs, good with cats.
So she's pretty much perfect for any home
Yep.
out there. So there's no reason not to come and get her if you're in the market
Yep.
for a dog.
And just because she's not overly hyper doesn't mean she's not going to be fit real well with that biker or runner we always talk about when we're
She can
here.
definitely keep up.
Oh,
she's
yeah,
built
she's
perfectly.
ready to go.
Right. She can do as much hiking as you can take her on. She is
Yep.
built just perfect for this. And I'm sure she can keep up with a runner or biker, like you
Yep.
said, something like that.
And she kind of got into Steamboat, and I think she found her place, like a lot of us do, you know. Some of us grew up here, some of us didn't, but when we get here, it's the Routt County curse. We
Yep.
don't want to leave, and I think she's going to be really happy here in
She
Routt
seems
County.
pretty content to snuggle with my arm here.
Yeah.
So you guys just got a bunch of dogs, you said. You have
We
quite
did.
a few.
We got a group of dogs up from Texas, plus we've got a few of the other ones. We've got some great success stories. I don't know if you guys remember Clark from a couple years or a couple
Weeks
years
ago.
ago,
Yep, yep.
a couple weeks ago. He got his forever home. He actually went up to Montana.
Wow.
Yep.
That's quite the trek for him. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and he found a guy that travels around and does a lot of biking and stuff, and he was ready to go.
Yes.
The kitties are still there. Not all of them. We've actually had a rush on kitties. I believe, if count was right, we saw 8 or 9 go home this week.
Excellent. So we're
So-
finding homes pretty rapidly, which is
Yeah.
great. So now we need 8 or 9 homes for dogs, right?
Yep. And it's the time to get them. It's fall, hasn't started snowing yet. You can still kind of get yourself used to your dog outside before it gets muddy and snowy. Our second mud season is coming in pretty quick. It is September. Where did summer go? I'm not sure. It blew by.
It's in the trash now. It's done. It's in the history books. So we are on to fall, which is beautiful. The weather is starting to change a little bit. It's been nice and crisp this morning.
It is.
And even the leaves are starting to change.
Yes. I had a friend from Summit County come down. Oh, look, she loves everybody. I had a friend come down from Summit County, and it snowed up there last week.
Wow. I saw a little bit of snow on Berthoud Pass, too, recently. So it's definitely that time of year. Great time to adopt a dog, because like you said, they'll get used to your house and everything before it starts snowing out, and they'll know where they can, go out and go to the bathroom and stuff throughout the winter. So.
And then always, we've got a lot of new people coming into town. Maybe you've had pets coming from a place, don't have one now, just get an apartment. Go down and talk to the girls at the Humane Society. Become a dog walker, become a volunteer. Help us out with our animals this winter, especially in the winter is when we need dog walkers. Everybody wants to walk them in the summer when it's 80 degrees and beautiful. But on those snowy days and stuff, we really do need some help down there. So come down to Critter Court. Come talk to Jess, come talk to all the girls down there. Talk to us about our animals, see what you can do to help, whether it's adopting, fostering, walking, or just going down and helping out.
Yep, exactly. You always need help at the animal shelter. And of course, why would you want to volunteer anywhere else when you can go hang out with dogs all day?
Exactly. One last thing, we always talk about it again, but now we're getting a lot of new people into town, a lot of new pets. Remember, we do have leash laws in town.
Yep.
Go out, run your dog, enjoy your dog, but do it safely. Pick up after your pets, leash your pets, do it right.
Exactly. So Critter Court, that's right behind the library on 13th Street. You just go down there, take a left by ProBuild.
Yep.
Right across from ProBuild, and you can't miss it.
Nope.
You just drive up that road, it's basically dead ends there.
If you hit the big electrical thing, you went about 400 yards too far.
That's right, turn around. Well, get down there and adopt Savannah today. I honestly can say this is probably the sweetest dog that I have ever met through you guys.
Yep.
I wish I could have her. My house is full right now, so somebody else out there needs to come through and adopt Savannah today. I hope somebody does.
Look at those ears.
They're so cute, so cute. Stick around, we'll be right back after these messages.
All right.
Oh, what a good dog. You're so good. You're such a good girl. Yeah, she loves dogs. She loves other dogs. She does. I'll hold her while I take your mic off. Oh. It'll be easier for you, I'm sure.
Oh, my old knees.
Oh, my goodness, girl. Oh, my goodness. She is awesome.
She is.
She is wonderful. Just such a sweet little temperament on her.
She is
loves
a good
everybody.
one.
She's got a cute little prance on her when she walks.
I'm glad Tamara's not home yet.
The world would hurt, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You guys have 5 dogs, right?
No, we're down to 3.
Oh, nice. Well, then you need one.
No. No, we're selling
dogs?
3 of our 4 houses. And then I'm just starting to build on the new, we bought a place up in Clark.
Yeah, you told me.
So,
Kelly just moved up there.
Yeah, we just bought a place on Seed House. Got 400 yards of the river.
Nice.
Streams.
Are you the stuff across the river there? Like one of those bridges that goes into that neighborhood back there?
No. So we're only half a mile up.
Okay.
Most of it's on the left, but we go down to the river. So we're right across from the home.
Cool. Very cool.
So
nice.
It's a beautiful little spot. And so we're just, the well's going in next week. The power's going in a couple weeks. Getting the driveway and the dirt work done. Look at this.
I know, she's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Sweet. Well, that'll be fun.
So what's the deal now?
We will still be going all the way till the end of September, but we'll be at the studio.
So which is a little easier for me. I don't mind here.
Same time and everything, just
but instead of 10 minutes across town, 30 seconds
Perfect.
down. So.
Perfect, even better there.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, next week we'll see you at the studio, if it works for you.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be there every one except for whatever the 23rd, 24th.
The last one?
The
23rd. Perfect, no problem.
So yeah.
Perfect, I'll try to remember to put that in the calendar.
I'll be guiding over in Walden for a trip I do every year. So
that sounds fun. Hunting?
Alrighty. We do hunting, fishing, mountain biking, 4-wheelers. It's a small ranch. It's 70,000 acres. So.
I hope you know what's going on.
All right, guys.
All right.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna check.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much. Have a good one. To close. Cool.
Yeah.
What's going on, Scott? Four Seasons.
Ross in front of the chief, but the signings are all being done.
Ohana. There's really not that much going on. Fucking holiday.
Farmers market tomorrow.
Holiday, the air show. What else? Anything else?
That's it. Just the air show and the farmers market.
Well, let's talk about those things then.
And you're going to be in tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think we'll be able to, out of these interviews and all the canned stuff,
Yeah.
be able to handle tomorrow, and then I'm just going to...
I do have a couple of people coming tomorrow.
Oh, good.
I don't remember. Chula canceled on us.
Bitch.
I'll kill her.
Go figure.
If I see her on the road, it's done for. Let's see. Oh, no, we don't. We have nothing coming tomorrow now. Because my friend Bobby was supposed to come.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Juggle something.
I was going to do a jam session all about wild berry jams.
Oh,
Right? Do a jam session. I'll put those together with photos of each kind of berry. I don't know if I have a thimbleberry photo. Do you?
A what?
Stand by.
Thimbleberry photo. I can go get one today. Yeah.
On my phone.
This is the actual plant, you know. Like I know I have pictures of the berries themselves.
No, I've got
30 seconds.
maybe. I don't know how good they are. But.
Yeah. I might have one. I go through my phone. Never know what's on there. I'm pull one off the internet too.
It's true.
The internet. It's got everything.
It's on computers now.
Remember before that when you had to go to the library and use the.
Inconvenient.
I know. Had to know how to use the Dewey Decimal System.
Who is this Dewey person? and
I've
why
always
does he
wanted
like
to do
Dewey
a
so
Dewey
much?
Decimal character.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Steamboat Today Show. I'm Casey Lane.
Scott Parker here. We're live at Ski House.
What do you have
Last
here?
time
the
we're
last
live.
time. I know.
Big shout out to these guys. Thanks for
Hosting us.
having us.
That's right. You guys are great. They always roll out the bikes for us in the morning. You can probably see behind us that there are all kinds of bikes back there. Even adult scooters, if you would like to rent an adult scooter, because who doesn't want to rent an adult scooter, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. And they also have the cool little carts where you can stick your kid or your dog in that, go for a ride. Lots of fun. Lots of fun. And of course we have the Core Trail, which goes all the way through town. Most towns are not blessed with such an amazing thing like the Core Trail. It goes all along the Yampa River, pretty much from one end of town to the other, and you can get anywhere from it without having to worry about cars and stuff on your bicycle.
Exactly.
Pretty cool stuff. You have the newspaper here. Tell me what.
I have the insert. It's Friday, and that's the Explore Steamboat Day, where they have this awesome section that's kind of talks about all the fun things that are going on in Steamboat.
For the week, which of course is a big week this week because it is kind of closing out summer. Today, we've got the Super Fun Steamboat Show, which we had those guys on.
And First Friday Art Walk.
That's right.
For those of you not familiar with First Friday Art Walk, it happens the first Friday of every month. Downtown galleries ranging from the Depot Art Center, which is on 13th Street. I think the farthest east it goes is to Colorado Group Realty.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and everywhere in between, all these different galleries and restaurants. Creekside's part of it. The Chief Theater's part of it. There's usually free samples of wine and little snacky snacks and things like that. So,
and art, of course.
And art, yeah.
Mostly
That's the
local
key.
artists. Yeah, exactly. Lots and lots of stuff all over town. And of course, you can get yourself some free wine, get a buzz on, and then buy some painting that you can't afford.
Exactly.
That's a
the
great
best
evening.
way to buy it.
That's right. That's right. I mean, if you can't afford it, you don't need it. Right, exactly. So.
You got to think about it.
Yep. And of course, that's wonderful because that leads up to the Super Fun Steamboat Show. Of course, that is also art, if you'd like to call it that.
Art-ish.
Art-ish, yeah. They have some real dancers and stuff like that. And Carolyn Burns Caroline. And with her,
excellent.
Talented.
She's
so
pretty talented.
talented. Makes the rest of us look pretty bad there. So.
Well, that's not hard to do.
No, it's not that bad. So thanks a lot.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So yeah, things that are going on. The big event for this weekend is right here on the cover of Explore Steamboat. It is the Wild West Air Fest. This is everything that happens in the sky that people made. Pretty cool stuff. So we've got planes you can take, helicopter rides.
Yeah.
Pretty cool stuff. And of course they have the little, my favorite part of the Wild West Air Show is the little RC planes and helicopters. They do those really cool like aerobatic? Is that a right word? Acrobatic, thanks. Acrobatic shows up in the sky there. I know, see, that's what I got you here for. So lots and lots of fun there. Parking for that, we should talk a little bit about. They
shuttle you from the lot.
Stockbridge Multimodal Center.
The Stockbridge Multimodal Center, yes.
I did not know that was the name.
Multimodal.
Kelly's favorite center, the Stockbridge Multimodal Center.
More than one modal.
That's where the bus goes to Craig from.
That is almost as good as the James Brown Bridge Center of the Universe.
Soul Center.
Universe Bridge.
James Brown Soul Center of the Universe Bridge. If you guys are in town visiting and you'd like to get a shot of that, that's a pretty cool little spot there. Right by James Browntown. There you go. So,
this is all true, folks.
Yeah, all true. That's right. There was a vote a while ago over what to name this new bridge.
Probably going on like 25 years now.
And he came to ordain it.
Yeah, and that's the name that Steamboat came up with and voted on, and it actually went through. The James Brown Soul Center of the Universe Bridge was the winning vote. Pretty cool stuff.
Yeah.
Steamboat, lots of personality.
Farmers Market tomorrow down. Actually, there's 3 more.
Are there?
Yeah, there's
down on Yampa.
One in its normal spot, which is Yampa 7th Street, and then I think construction's happening, so they're moving back
to somewhere else.
to
Right,
the
exactly.
little Toots Park there by Orange Peel Bicycles, 12th
What
Street.
can you get at the farmers market here in town?
Everything. You can buy an actual farmer.
You can buy an actual farmer there. What does an actual farmer go for at the farmer's market? I'm just curious what a farmer goes for.
Yeah, exactly. No,
Yeah.
It's everything. You can get fresh baked goods.
Okay.
My kids like the macaroons.
Yes, I like the chocolate from Pura Vida Gardens. We had them in a couple weeks ago.
The little quiches.
The little quiches, the little pies.
Steamboat Springs Coffee and Tea Company is there.
Steamboat Springs Coffee and Tea Company is there. They're one of our sponsors, and I can honestly say that if it's not their coffee, I don't really want to drink it because
Sure.
I'm pretty addicted to it.
Everything else is swill, so it's fine to drink it.
Yep.
And then all kinds of meats. You can get, Yampa Valley raised pork and beef.
You
and
can get
sheep.
buffalo bones for your dogs, which is a very cool thing. They save the bones and they put those aside. You can take a bunch of them, put them in the freezer, and then whenever you leave, this is a great trick for all you pet lovers out there. If you have a dog that has separation anxiety, maybe tears the doors up and stuff,
Leave a buffalo bone.
Right before you leave, a fresh buffalo bone. It'll distract them long enough for you to get out of the house and for them not to freak out.
Hey, where'd that go?
That's right.
I don't care. I got a buffalo bone.
It could keep you from getting kicked out of your apartment. I'm just saying, if you got a real loud dog, like sometimes your neighbors aren't so keen on that. So there you go. Here's my tip of the day if you are a pet owner. Pretty good one, huh?
Can we make that a segment?
Yeah.
Casey Lane's tip of the day.
Tip of the day.
If you got an obnoxious dog, give him a buffalo bone, and he'll chew on it and not miss you one bit.
There's quite a bit of stuff going on around town today and all weekend, of course, because it is a holiday weekend. We are closing out a lot of great stuff that's coming on this summer. Been a great weekend. So, we hope to see you guys out there. We, of course, will be back here tomorrow morning. Not here at Ski House.
We're done with Ski House for the
We'll be in the
season. Thank you
studio.
guys for having us.
That's right. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, of course, Ski House for hosting us here, as well as Wild Plum. Did you know they're our sponsors? Wild Plum.
Awesome.
Into the West, we've got Steamboat Springs Coffee and Tea. Carl's? Yep, all kinds of, I'm sure I forgot somebody. Dell's Triangle 3, one of my favorites up there in North Route. Great place. If you are looking for something to do and you want beautiful views, check it out. We will see you back here tomorrow morning. Thank you so much for joining us.
Hey, I wrapped them.
I wrapped them.
Oh, I signed up for hockey. I got to start playing hockey next week.
All right, buddy. We'll talk to you in a bit.
Thanks,
You look like
Chris.
you're in great hockey
Oh
playing
my
shape.
God. I'm hoping it helps me get back in shape. I got a call yesterday. I didn't recognize the number, so I didn't answer it.
I gotta start playing hockey.
Voicemail was like, "Hey, Scott, it's so-and-so from the ice arena. I see you signed up to be a captain. We're having a meeting tonight for picking teams." I'm like, call back. I'm like, no, I did not sign up for captain. I'm sorry if I checked that box.
You weren't there for the 1, 2, 3, not it?
It's all online now. So anyway, that was funny. And then I got a random Facebook message from my dude I didn't really know, but I recognized his face from hockey. He's like, "Hey, I see you're signed up. Should I pick you?" I was like, "Sure."
That's it, guys.